welcome back. First live episode. Well, not live, but in-person episode because we actually live close to one another now. We'll eventually get mics, disregard the background noise. I live in a basement, but let's get into week 3. So as always, partner, cheers.
Cheers. It's nice to be in person.
It is.
It feels legit. It feels cool.
So this is one that we should probably talk about. Let me get my phone here. We'll probably invest in mics. I know he's got one. I got to get one. Thankfully, I get my nice check tomorrow, so I can look into that. And then maybe we'll set it up. So if you have any feedback in the background after watching this about the setup, if we should do it a different way, we're recording from an iPad right now. But yeah, so let's get started. So week 2, what'd you think about that?
Week 2 had some good games. It also had some duds. I'm just going to go back and look. There was one that I did want to talk about. It was the Thursday nighter that I wanted to start with. 2 things is Green Bay was incredible. Yeah, they look so good. But on the flip side, I don't know what's going on with Washington.
No.
I wasn't very moved with what I saw from them in week 2, especially considering the slow start that they had in week 1.
Facts.
I'm worried about Jaden Daniels and his sophomore slump potentially.
Yeah, he's not looking too hot.
I had another game that I just wanted to mention really quickly was the Detroit Lions versus the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, what a whooping. Holy.
That was a straight ass kicking. I don't know if that's what the Lions are going to look like moving forward or if that was a lot of like
Ben Johnson revenge game.
Ben Johnson,
yeah.
I'm going to take revenge on you, show you that like it wasn't necessarily you that made us look this good. We also have the players. They have a big matchup this weekend against the Ravens, or I guess it's Monday. They have a big matchup against the Ravens on Monday. So I'll see. That'll be a real telling game to actually like put where Detroit is in terms of like the ranking of teams. But from what I saw on Sunday, they look so much better than they did the week before.
No.
But we'll see if they can do it 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, no, like that one. The one that stood out to me about that game was, did you see like the clip afterwards that Ben Johnson, the only person he went and greeted afterwards was Dan Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Goff had to chase after him afterwards. So obviously he was a little bit pissed that they lost that game, and rightfully so. You know that game was pretty motivating for him. He wanted to beat his former team and show them that
for sure
they needed him, and they got whooped. Game for me that I want to talk about. Game for me. Hair. Nice. I guess I can talk about it. Chiefs-Eagles. Chiefs are still in a slump, man. I thought they'd win that one. I ain't going to throw all the shade to Kelsey because I've had some time to think about it, but I think if he caught that, that'd have been a different outcome.
Oh, absolutely. I do think so, too. I think if Kelsey caught that ball, completely different game towards the end. Don't know if the Eagles would have been able to pull that off just because their offense doesn't seem to be able to move the ball past 10 yards.
No.
Unless somebody breaks for a run.
Yeah.
Or if somebody catches the ball within 5 yards and breaks. It's always after contact or after catch that they make big plays. Their offense is worrying me right now. And to add to this, and I know you'll be more passionate about this than I am.
Facts.
Is the tush push really needs to get looked at closer by referees when they're actually attempting to do it.
Yeah.
Because they did it 3 times in a row to you guys on the goal line, and the last 2 at least were false starts.
Yeah, I know.
The 2 guards lean forward before the ball is snapped,
And the center's head's over the ball.
and the center's head. I'm not as concerned as much about the actual lining up.
Yeah.
But it's the movement before the ball is snapped, which really irks me a bit because it is cheating and it's also dangerous because the defensive players are taught you move when the ball is snapped because that's when the offensive line is going to move. So when that ball, or when the 2 guards, for example, on Philly move before the ball is snapped, not only is it cheating, they're getting an advantage by doing so, they're risking the injuries of the defensive players on the other end because they're not fully prepared to go at that moment.
Yeah.
Yes, it's only a split-second difference, but that's a huge thing in the NFL.
So for me, that honestly doesn't bother me. Like, I saw a lot of discourse on Twitter about that. Honestly, if you can't stop it, you can't stop it. Like, don't complain. I hate seeing the people be like, oh, the false start, like they should have been penalized. they weren't going to stop that. No team can stop the push. So,
I agree.
Like, it is what it is. The one thing I will say about it is it's getting boring. It's really getting boring to watch because, like, you want the game to be interesting, and it wasn't. It was just 3 of the same play at the goal line where you see other teams like Detroit. Okay, they try running it with Gibbs. Not successful. Okay, now let's throw a pass to Amon-Ra. Oh, it was incomplete.
Yeah.
Throw to Laporta. Okay, let's give it off to Montgomery again to get the touchdown. It's something different every single time, and it keeps the game interesting. As a Chiefs fan, am I worried? No, not at all. Like, I was actually kind of impressed with how our defense played. Held the Eagles to 212 yards total.
Yeah.
Our offense looks garbage still. Pat Mahomes still looks great. He's the poor guy's carrying that team, but they have more offensive yards than the Eagles that game. So honestly, I don't think it's worry in Chief land yet. If they lose this week against the Giants, I do believe it's worried in Chief land time.
I agree. You guys are 0-2, but you've played 2 very good teams, one being the Super Bowl winner last year, and then the Chargers on top of that, who look amazing. Mm-hmm. They looked so good. It was a late game Monday night. Yeah, I stayed up to watch it. They just their offense looks like a well-oiled machine. I don't know. I talk a lot of smack about Greg Roman, but that didn't look like a Greg Roman offense where it's so run-heavy. Yeah. I don't know if he's developed or Harbaugh kind of stepped in. Like, we have Justin Herbert. Let him sling this thing.
Yeah.
They look really good, and personally, they are the best team in the AFC West right now. Mm-hmm. They're better than Denver. Goes without saying, better than the Raiders, and I do believe that they're better than you guys right now.
Yeah.
Offensively, you guys have a better defense, but not by much. They still have a very good defense, but their offense right now looks so good.
Yeah, it's good. Who would have thought that Keenan Allen coming to that team again would just completely change their offense? Man, this thing keeps... sorry about this. The computer wants to shut off. Yeah, no, Keenan Allen that was a huge pickup.
He looks pickup.
It's crazy what he was in Chicago, but I mean, albeit he had a rookie quarterback, and now he's back with Herbo, and this guy's just balling. I really wish I picked him up.
Yeah, he looks good.
Really wish I picked him up.
He looks good.
Other games, let's see. Anything I have thoughts about? I said this last week, I'll say it again. I still think the Dolphins are a chance team.
Oh, yeah.
He's the only one on that team.
I'll be honest with you. He's the only one that I trust with the ball in his hand on offense. I feel so much more confident about their plays when I see it goes to Achane and not in Tua's hand.
Yeah.
We're going to see tonight when they play the Bills, and this is a huge game for Miami in terms of, like,
confidence
and who's actually going to be there in a couple of weeks. Because if they get blown out, man, Mike McDonald might be gone.
And I think Tyreek might get traded too.
Tyreek might be gone. They really need something, and Tua really needs to have a good game here because from what I've seen, he just looks lost. There was that one pick that he threw to the linebacker on New England where if you see the angle, I sent it to you on Twitter from the end zone.
Yeah.
How do you possibly make that throw? Not only was the guy that you were throwing to covered, like, pressed, the linebacker's right there. Yeah. There's nobody in front of the linebacker. There's no way you don't see him because that's where you're looking.
Wild.
And he still threw it. I don't know what's going on with him. He always had the nickname, like, Tua turned the ball over. But, like, man, it's just bad football. It's bad quarterback play. And I completely agree. Devon Achane is the only good part of this entire roster. Yeah. Offense and defense, special teams too. They just look like a mess.
Yeah, and then one other thing I will say, because he's on my fantasy team. What a game by Bijan. No touchdowns, but 163 yards.
Bijan is a fantastic player. I absolutely love Bijan Robinson. I love the Atlanta Falcons. I really like their mojo that the Atlanta Falcons have. I don't know if it's the black and red jerseys that really draws me in, but I love Penix. I love London. I love Bijan Robinson, though. Yeah. That guy is so much fun.
And of course, they reward him with carrying the team that whole game by giving the touchdown. The only touchdown to Algier.
That's what happened last year, too.
I know.
It's just kind of what they do. It's like when happened in the Tampa Bay game where Bucky Irving had a really, really good game.
Yeah, like six, and that was like a 60-yard run.
Yep.
And then they just give their touchdown to
Rashad
Rashad White.
Exactly.
And those are my 2 fantasy running backs.
Exactly. Yeah, they still put up points.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
They
But the touchdowns are nice because I
Yeah.
like taunting people. I didn't taunt you when I beat you.
Your brother taunted me.
I
like
know.
crazy.
He said he was going to. KC was taunting me all week. So at the end when I won, I just sent all the taunts.
I don't taunt in
I sent and like I knew I was going to beat KC after I think it was like the 1 o'clock slot. I was projected like 150, and I think he was projected like 130.
Yeah.
And then I just sent GGs, and he went, yeah.
Yeah.
He knew.
Yo, I have 360 points against.
Yeah, that was me last year.
In 2 weeks,
Yeah.
360 points against. Like, come on, what are we talking about?
Yeah, Tucker's Tugs is struggling a little bit.
Ah, we're alright.
Yeah, that's going to get better. It doesn't help that you have A.J. Brown, though. That's really done nothing.
I traded him.
Oh, really?
I traded him last night.
Oh, to who?
Detroit versus everybody. I traded
Who'd you
AJ
get?
Brown and who else did I ship off? I got back Zay Flowers and Terry McLaurin.
Oh, nice.
I traded off AJ Brown. Oh my god. Who else did I trade off?
I'll check right now. I didn't even know that trade took place.
Yeah, it was a wide receiver. It was 2 wide receivers for 2 wide receivers. Who the heck did I trade off? AJ Brown and who?
I don't know. Let's take a look at recent activity.
Garrett Wilson.
Oh, nice.
AJ Brown and Garrett Wilson for Terry McLaurin and Zay
I
Flowers.
see that. I see that.
I was happy to get AJ Brown off my team. I just didn't. I like having fantasy players that are fun.
Yeah.
And it's not that he's not fun, it's just the Philly offense is not fun.
Yeah.
I have Saquon, but that's a different side of their offense. Their passing game is just no fun to watch. But, you know, hopefully for Detroit versus everybody, the guy who I traded with, their offense does open up a bit. And AJ Brown pops off. I'll feel no ways about it. If he does pop off, I hope he does. Because he's a great player and he deserves to be thrown to.
Yeah.
But right now, for the first 2 weeks, their offense just didn't look it. So I just
got
wanted
a
to give it.
huge matchup, too, against your brother.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm facing Matt, battle of 2-0.
Saying goalie?
Yeah, he's 2-0.
Yeah.
Yes.
He has James Cook.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'll be watching intently because I got A-Champ playing tonight.
It's actually a good running back matchup.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it. We'll start it off. Bills, Dolphins. Who do you got?
I got the Bills.
Me too.
I think it's going to be hard to pick the Dolphins just based off what we've seen. Like, 95%, I'm going to go with the Bills. But there's that slight, like, in my stomach right now, that's like, this is such a trap game.
That'd be hilarious.
For
if
the
they
Buffalo
lost.
Bills, where it's a division rival. They will play hard because it's a division rival, and Dolphins are on, like, the ropes right now. They have to do something, and the Bills look great.
Yeah.
It's just got all the, like, checkpoints to be, like, one of those trap games. That being said, though, I'm going to pick the Bills, like, 95 times out of 100.
Yeah, me too. I have no reason behind it. I'm just choosing the Bills because, yeah, the Bills. They got a very easy schedule this year.
Right?
All right, 1 o'clock slots. Next one we got Colts and Titans.
You know what? I was thinking about this last night. Do you remember last year? I was about to call them San Antonio. The New Orleans Saints started off 2-0.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
yeah.
This could be the Colts.
Yeah.
That could be the Colts.
Didn't they lose like 5 in a row afterwards?
They did.
Yeah.
And they started off. I remember last year this episode last year, I said Saints could be a Super Bowl team.
Yeah.
I was wrong. But I could see that happening with the Colts. I really could. And again, I love trap games. And this is it. It could be the Cam Ward gets his first win in the NFL against a division rival who's playing out of their minds right now. Daniel Jones looks like a possible MVP candidate right
he's
now.
balling.
I'm going to go with the Titans. I will confidently say the Titans will win this game. It's going to be close. Might be a field goal to win it, but I think the Titans take it.
I got Colts. Not because of Daniel Jones. I think he's going to struggle this game. It's just based off the fact that the Titans run defense stinks. I think it's going to be a massive game from Jonathan Taylor again. Like last week, he had 213 yards. I think he's going to rush for something like that again. Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, good. I have him in my other fantasy. He's really good.
Another one that could be sneaky good, Steelers and Patriots. I'll start this one off. I think Steelers bounced back from a loss last week against Seahawks. where they kind of blew it. I think the Steelers are going to take this one. Big game from Aaron Rodgers, and also maybe another sneaky big game from Jalen Warren.
Yes, I agree. I'm going to go with the Steelers as well. And I think it's going to be a massive bounce-back game just because of how they lost last week with so many stupid little mistakes.
Yeah, and Tomlin doesn't take that.
Tomlin does not take that at all. I guarantee you, through this entire practice week, he's been drilling them on the little things.
Yep.
And not Aaron Rodgers, because Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. He doesn't need to be drilled in that kind of stuff. But it's everybody else around him that needed to be, like, reminded. Like, it's the little things that'll win and lose you games. I completely agree that the Steelers will win this game. It's two good defenses against two slower offenses.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like a slower type game, I believe.
Yeah.
But if the Steelers can open it up a bit, the Steelers will win this game. I'm with the Steelers as well.
And the one thing I can also see, and I think he's a good quarterback. I think Drake May is going to struggle a little bit against the Steelers defense.
I agree.
I think J.J. Watt's going to have a massive game too.
He
I
needs
really
to.
do. Yeah.
He needs to.
This one, I would say is Fields injured?
Yes, Fields is not playing.
So it's Tyrod Taylor?
It's Tyrod Taylor.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to say this is going to be a sneaky game. Tyrod puts up some numbers when he plays. Jets, Bucks. Give me the Bucks. Reason being, I just like them. I think they're a very good team. I think they're a sleeper to make the Super Bowl this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think the Jets are anything special. They played great against the Steelers in Week 1, but then they kind of came back down to earth in Week 2.
Against the Bills.
Against the Bills, yeah, which makes sense. I'm going to just say big game from probably Baker Mayfield, to be honest with you.
I agree. I like the Bucks in that game a lot too. I don't trust Tyrod Taylor that much. Sure, he might be able to ball out, but there's enough film on that guy where you could prepare for that guy. I do like the Bucks a lot, and yes, they barely beat the Texans, who I'm so low on, by the way.
Yeah, they suck.
But it was that type of game to like spark like a energy within the dressing room there, like the whole like. Baker Mayfield's the perfect quarterback for that, where it was the whole, like, he goes down hurt with his ankle, but then Gardner Johnson starts talking
crap
to him, and he just pops up, gets right back, and you know that fires up the team. Inside, that lights a fire. They won the game. I could see them going on a great streak now, and like you said, sneaky, not necessarily sneaky, but like sneaky Super Bowl pick could be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, no, they're a good team. They're a very good team. Next one, Raiders and Commanders. I think this is going to be a sneaky good game, too, because the Commanders are struggling a little bit. The Raiders don't look that bad under Pete Carroll. Like I said, speaking candidly, did not watch the game on Monday night because it was late and I had work the next day. So I don't know how they played in that game. But I honestly think this is going to be a sneaky good one. And I'm going to say, you know what, Raiders for the upset. I think Ashton Genty finally breaks out.
You know what? I'm going to go with the Raiders as well. And it's more of the fact, you didn't watch the game. On Monday, Geno Smith had one of the worst games I've ever seen from him. And he threw 3 picks, I believe it was. And he just didn't look comfortable in that pocket there that game. I don't know if it's because he wasn't prepared or maybe it was late. I actually don't know what the excuse there was.
Yeah.
Like you said, they got Pete Carroll. And similar to Tomlin, they make adjustments throughout the week. And the next game, after a poor game, is usually a fantastic one.
Yeah.
I also like the Raiders.
Yeah, I got Genty breaking out this game. I really do. And I like their run game a lot better than the Commanders' run game.
Me too.
Great game. This is the one I'll probably be tuning into quite a bit. Rams versus Eagles, 1 p.m.
Oh, that is a good game.
I got the Rams. I think the Eagles' luck runs out. And what I mean by that is the Rams almost did the Eagles in the playoffs last year. I think they do them in the regular season. Reason being, Stafford balls, and huge game from Nakua as always, and another big game from Devontae Adams. And, like, honestly, Philly's secondary is not that great.
It's not that...
Like, Cooper's good, Reed Blankenship's good, but, like, players like Quinion Mitchell and such, they lost CJ.
They did.
So, like, I honestly think they get exposed by 2 of, like, probably the top 15 receivers in the NFL.
I agree. I don't know who I'm actually going with this. I might lean towards the Eagles just because their pass rush is really freaking good.
True.
Their pass rush is like phenomenal, and they looked good against you guys last week. But Mahomes is mobile.
Stafford
I'm not going to
isn't.
say he's a mobile quarterback, but he's mobile.
Yeah.
Stafford isn't.
No.
Stafford is legs planted in the ground, not moving. But Stafford's incredible at getting that ball out quickly. This is a banger of a game. Like you said, this is like...
I'll be tuning into.
That's really good, and it's such a good rematch of the playoffs last year when Saquon just popped off in that game. I don't think the Rams will let that happen again. They got like players like Verse and stuff, like who will just try their best to shut that down as much as they can. It is Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got Rams.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles on this one, and I think they win by like less than a field goal. I'm not shocked if it's like a 25-24 win or 24-23 Rams just so happen to miss like an extra point.
True.
Like this is going to be a close game. I didn't realize that they were playing this week, and that is a really, really good game.
Yeah, finally a treat in the 1 o'clock slot, because a lot of the 1 o'clock games the last 2 weeks kind of stunk.
Yeah, my goodness.
Speaking of stink, Falcons versus Panthers. Divisional game. I'll let you start this off. I know who I got.
I got the Falcons. I just think that they're a better team. I don't know what's going on with Bryce Young. I don't know. He looked really good in the preseason, but it's preseason, but he just doesn't look confident.
No, he heated up in the second half, though.
Yeah, but they were down.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to. So, like, the defense is less, like, quarterback intense at that point.
The thing is, though, is he did that last year in the second half of the season. He got benched, and then he heated up in the second half of the season. Maybe that's what they needed, a little kick in the pants here, and he just starts going crazy again.
It's true. And it is a division game, you're right. So it could be a close game, but, like, Atlanta just has so many weapons offensively to deal with. Carolina has an okay defense. Their cornerbacks are pretty good, but I think Bijan's going to have a, like...
Yeah, he's projected 22 points in fantasy.
Yeah, like, I'm not shocked if he's 200 total yards. And
I hope.
Maybe gets a touchdown if they don't give it to Algier, but, like, I think...
Last year he had, I think, in the 2 games against the Panthers, I'm pretty sure he had 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I think both games he had a reception touchdown and a rushing touchdown.
He's the type of player that will eat that defense alive, and I really like that. So I'm going to go with the Falcons. I think they win by maybe a touchdown.
Yeah.
Even though it's a divisional game.
No, I think it'll be close. I think Bryce Young's going to have a good game. I do. I really do. This one I'm actually sneakily excited for because it's the battle of backup quarterbacks.
Oh my God.
Bengals and Vikings. I'm actually pretty excited about this because I saw a tweet and I was like, yo, true. Carson Wentz for the Vikings and then Jake Browning for the Bengals. So whatever receiver puts up better numbers between Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson is the undisputed number 1.
I saw that. That's
in
funny.
saying that, I got the Vikings. I have a feeling Carson Wentz is going to ball out. I don't know why. I just have a weird feeling he's going to ball out. But I will say this, because I saw it on Twitter and I forgot about this. The last time Jake Browning played the Vikings cut him, man. He balled out for like 3 touchdowns and 400 yards. So who knows? Who knows? But I got Vikings. Because it is at home, too.
I also have the Vikings as well. It's weird to me to say... No, I have the Vikings. I don't trust the Cincinnati defense in the slightest bit. I trust Jake Browning actually a fair bit. Because from the 7 or 8 games last year that he played...
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Their offense didn't look...
No, he looked good.
Like,
he really looked good.
It didn't look that far off. Like, this is not a slight to Joe Burrow in the slightest bit. But they didn't miss, like... that big of a step when Jake Browning took over for Joe Burrow last year. Could be a couple factors in that where the teams that they were playing weren't prepared for Jake Browning. The Vikings probably have more film now on Jake Browning. I don't know. I'm going to go with the Vikings too. It's going to be close, but this wouldn't shock me if the Bengals steal a win here. Just solely on the 2 wide receiver weapons that they have, because I think they're going to get utilized like crazy this weekend.
Yeah, isn't Jordan Addison back this week, or is that next week?
No, it's next week. He's suspended 3 games. I'm going to go with the Vikings. I think it's going to be a close game, though, even though it's the battle of backup quarterbacks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go with the Vikings, too, though.
Yeah.
I think the home field advantage is what's pushing me towards
I'm not
them.
even going to cap. I'm actually very excited for that game.
Me
I'm
too.
very excited for that game. This one normally would be a pretty decent matchup, but I don't think it's going to be because you said you're not high on them, and neither am I. Texans, Jaguars.
Oof.
I know who I got.
All right, you go first.
I got Jaguars. They're actually impressing me this year.
Yeah.
They're actually looking pretty decent. Liam Cohen, he's doing a very good job of coaching those guys. They lost a close one against the Bengals. I think that's going to motivate them. And honestly, the Texans just look terrible this year.
I agree. I'm also going to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And the Texans look like the team that I thought they were through the entirety of last year, too. Throughout the entire podcast last year, I was always like, I'm not that high on the Texans just because their O-line is garbage.
Yeah.
Like, straight garbage. CJ Stroud is not a mobile quarterback at all.
No.
Can't move his legs well. I don't even know how I can grade CJ Stroud right now because in comparison to his rookie year, last year and this year so far have been nothing close to that. Not even remotely the same player. That could be O-line. That could be teams figuring him out. I think that the Houston Texans are a D-level team disguised as maybe a B-level team just because of certain names that they have on their team. Nico Collins, Joe Mixon when he comes back, Will Anderson, Daniil Hunter, Stingley on that side of the ball, they're very good, but they cannot move that ball downfield.
No.
At all. Nico Collins had to make an immaculate grab for that touchdown that he scored.
Nice catch.
It was so nice. I am going to go with the Jaguars, too. They do look good. Cohen's doing a good job. Thomas Jr. had a really bad week last week.
He's going to bounce back.
He's going to bounce back. He looked scared last week, and I'm sure he's on social media. People are calling him scared. And, as a number one wide receiver option, you don't want people saying that. So he's going to have a big game this year. Maybe even put his body on, this week. Maybe even put his body on the line a bit more. And I trust Trevor Lawrence more than I trust CJ Stroud. I'm going to go with the Jags as well.
I agree. I think this is an easy pick for both of us. Packers-Browns.
Yeah.
I got Packers.
I got the Packers.
Just because it's the Packers.
I got the Packers as well. I'm going to mention something about the Cleveland Browns, though, because I watched that game entirely last weekend against the Baltimore Ravens. We figured them out in the second half, but my God, for that first half, their defense is top tier. Legitimately top tier defense, the Cleveland Browns. Myles Garrett, it sounds silly to say, he is so good. Ridiculously good. He dismantled our O-line as well as Cincinnati's the week before. When that guy wants to go, he can destroy anybody. Yeah. He will get to the quarterback no matter what. I'm going to take... I'm not going to take Cleveland, though, just because their offense has too many questions. I liked what I saw from Quinshon Judkins last weekend. He took over quote-unquote RB1 role. He got the most snaps, and he looked okay. He was playing the Ravens' run defense, who's notoriously very good at stopping the run. So he looked okay considering.
Yep.
He, right now, though, is the only potential hope that I have in that offense, and he's just a rookie running back.
I know.
And he only played one game. I don't like Judy.
What a pick for me, man.
I'm not the biggest fan of Njoku, and I don't like their quarterback situation right now. But if their defense can get to their quarterback, they can make some noise for the first little bit of the game. Who are they playing?
Green Bay.
If Green Bay can make adjustments on that, Tucker Kraft just got hurt. We found that out an hour ago. May not play. We'll see. I still think that Green Bay handles them.
Yeah.
But don't be surprised if Garrett leaves with that game with a sack, 2 TFLs, and a forced fumble, and that results in points. But that being said, Green Bay wins by 10 points.
Yep. Big game here. Broncos Chargers, the first game of the 4 o'clock slot.
Ooh, it's a division game. Both teams are coached quite well. Chargers offense looks way better than Denver's right now, but I'm going to lean that more towards Herbert is more experienced and better than Bo Nix. Just flat out. I don't know. Where is it?
Los Angeles.
So they don't have Mile High. I'm going to go with LA then. It's going to be a close game. I'll go with LA wins by like a field goal.
I think I'd do the same thing. I like what I'm seeing from LA. Can't believe I'm saying that as a Chiefs fan, but I respect them. They're
Gotta
a good
respect
team.
game.
Yeah, I got Chargers just based off Jay Herbo. That guy likes the ball. And I think maybe, just maybe, we'll start seeing some stuff from Omari and Hampton.
I hope so, because at the moment, the rookie running back class hasn't been anything
No,
spectacular.
I know, it's crazy. Travion Henderson hasn't really done much. Hampton hasn't done much.
Genty-
Krosky Merritt hasn't done much.
Genty
hasn't done too much.
He hasn't done too much. He looked okay. He's just got to get better at not having the ball in his hand, what to do.
Yeah.
Because there was plays in that Monday night game where he looked like a rookie running back where Gino is still scrambling with the ball in his hand, but then Genty just kind of stands there. Like,
Yeah.
not picking somebody up to help the QB, but that's just rookie stuff that you'll pick up on as you go. It's an experience thing. I hope Hampton gets the ball more. I hope so, because I like rookies, man. I want them to all do well.
Yeah, the ball.
I want them to ball, and like that's a great offense for a rookie to like ball in.
Mm-hmm.
Najee Harris is, it's crazy to call him a vet now. Good veteran running back to have to like show Hampton the ropes on like what to do on certain plays. They're different types of running backs. Both are big. I hope Hampton does well.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah. Another one, Saints and Seahawks, 405. Honestly, Spencer Rattler hasn't played that bad.
No, he hasn't.
But in saying that, I think the Seahawks figured it out after a week one mishap, so
Yeah.
I got them winning. I think their defense is going to be too much for Spencer Rattler and Kamara and such.
I agree, and I'm so glad that you finally brought up their defense, because Mike McDonald is the shit when it comes to coaching defenses. The Seahawks defense and special teams last week was
great.
Phenomenal.
It was great.
Against the Steelers. Darnold, I'm still a little iffy on, I'm not going to lie. They need to get Cooper Kupp as involved as they did in week 2. Because he was a ghost in week 1, but week 2 he actually started getting involved, and their offense looked better and better and better.
Yep.
The Saints, I'm going to say it, they're not as bad as I thought they were going to be. Not even like particularly close to as bad as I thought they were going to be. Not going to sit here and say they're a good team. Don't think they're going to be a good team. But they're not as bad as other teams have been in the league so far, and I expected the Saints to be at the very, very bottom, not even competing in games, but they've competed in games. They play hard. They will steal a win or two, not this week, though, because like you said, I think that Seahawks defense is going to eat Rattler alive.
Yep.
I'm higher on the Saints than I was at the beginning of the season, but that's still not very high.
I know. I like this game a lot, actually. I'll definitely be tuning into this one. Cardinals and 49ers. One thing I want to say, I should have brought this up about week 2. Mac Jones played great.
He did.
He played very good.
He did.
I like this. Battle of 2-0 teams. Divisional matchup. And saying that, I'm going to say something crazy here because I think most people would pick the Niners. I got Kyler and the Cardinals pulling off the upset.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this is a Marvin Harrison game.
See, I don't mind that. I actually don't mind that at all. To go on your point of Mac Jones actually look good, does that speak to Brock Purdy in a way?
Probably, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, the system there is just so good for quarterbacks that anybody can really get slotted in.
Shanahan's a quarterback guru.
Guru.
Yeah.
Guru.
Yeah.
So does that speak to Purdy? I'm not shitting on Purdy in the slightest bit, but like when somebody like Mac Jones comes in, who's a backup now in the NFL, was a starter but not good enough to be a starter, and actually has a game like that, is it a system thing?
100%.
It could very well be a system
100%.
thing. Where is it? Sam Bryant?
See.
True. You know what? I've picked quite a few upsets this week. I'm also going to go with the Arizona Cardinals. I like them a lot, and you know what? I'm going to say it now. It's going to be a big game from Trey Benson.
Yeah, I like that
From
guy.
Trey Benson, he's going to have a big game. Brock Purdy has been practicing. He practiced today and he practiced yesterday. We'll see tomorrow what that final injury report looks like.
He's expected 5 to 6 weeks.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so if Mac Jones is in, I'm not that upset
No,
either. He actually looked good.
You got to remember, he balled in his rookie season in New England, and then he kind of fell off. He's with Kyle Shanahan now, quarterback guru. I honestly think this might be like these 5 to 6 games if Mac Jones can continue to ball, rejuvenates his career, and he gets signed somewhere next year.
Like a Baker Mayfield situation or a Sam Darnold situation?
I honestly think that's the thing. Mac Jones is not a bad quarterback. He's not. He's just had a lot of unlucky situations.
Yeah.
The only thing is we talk about immobile quarterbacks. He's one of them.
It's true.
He's one of them. But if
It's
Kyle
true.
Shanahan can rejuvenate that guy's career, I guarantee you he gets signed somewhere next year.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
I'll go with the Cardinals as well. I will also go with the Cardinals.
I like the Cardinals. And honestly, speaking to your point about Trey Benson, I have a feeling this might be the game that Trey Benson slowly starts to take the RB1 spot from James Conner.
I think so too.
Yeah. Which, thank goodness I didn't draft James Conner
Conner
this year. Yup.
There's a few players like that who lose their spot quick.
I know. 425 game. It is going to be Cowboys-Bears
Oh.
in Chicago.
Oh, shoot.
I think this is going to be a sneaky good game, too.
I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think this is about to be a shootout almost.
That game, speaking of that game last week between the Giants and the Cowboys,
Oh,
chef's kiss.
Crazy. Yeah, that's what the
Chef's
NFL
kiss.
should be.
So
I don't know how Russell Wilson is putting up 450 total yards. It was nuts. So sick to watch.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
I gotta say that though. Did I not say that last week where I said
true.
Russell Wilson does this? He starts off slow and then he heats up.
It's true.
450 yards.
That's crazy to me.
So-
That's actually crazy to me.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good for Russ.
Yeah.
Good for the Giants. It was a good game even though they lost. It's a really good game. Damn, that is a banger though.
I'm excited for that one.
Give me Dallas. Give me Dallas on this one. Yes, it's in Chicago. I really got to see something from anybody that's not Romo Dunze from the Chicago Bears. Because if it's just him, you can isolate Romo Dunze. I love Romo Dunze.
Yeah.
But you can isolate him and then force them to play to like DJ Moore, who has been incredibly underwhelming so far this year.
Yep.
Swift, incredibly underwhelming so far this year. But on the flip side of that, Dallas last week just allowed the New York Giants to run house on them, like go crazy on them. But I'm going to go with Dallas. I trust them more.
I agree with you, but I will preface this by saying I would not be surprised if Chicago wins.
Same.
I really would not be surprised.
Same.
Do gotta ask, did you have Rome on your bench last week? So did I. In my other league, I had Rome sitting on my bench.
I had him starting in my other league.
I got him in this week.
I had Roman Wilson on my bench.
Yeah, I got him in this
Not
week.
Wilson, Williams.
I'm going to choose Dallas, same reason. To be honest, I always think Dak gets crapped on. I've always respected Dak as a quarterback. He's a good man. I like their weapons a lot more than I do Chicago's. Javonte Williams is turning out to be a stud. How long does that last? I don't know. I got Dallas pulling off the win there. Okay, so then because they're my favorite team, they've been scrolled up to the top. Chiefs and Giants. The primetime game on Sunday night. So I will preface this as a Chiefs fan by saying I think this game's about to be a banger. I really do. Just based off what I saw last week, I really think the Giants are going to make some noise. I don't think it's going to be like what people thought from the last couple of years where the Chiefs are just like, case in point, that game against the Jets that the Jets ended up making close like 2 years ago. Remember that?
Yeah.
Everybody thought the Chiefs were going to blow the Jets out. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think this might be like a 28-24 type game. Both offenses are humming. Both defenses can't do too much. I think this is going to be a great game.
I actually don't know the last time you guys blew somebody out.
That's what I'm saying.
We
can't do that anymore.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
We can't do that anymore.
You guys are very good at winning one-score games.
Which is what you want because that's what the playoffs are.
It's true. It's exactly what's all that matters. You win one-score games.
And saying that because I'm a homer and you guys can see the hat, I got the Chiefs winning. I think they'll finally get out of their slump because, like I said, I liked what I saw from them last week. It was a little bit heartbreaking we lost. It was a little bit heartbreaking. I say we as if I'm on the team.
I do.
It was a little bit heartbreaking that they
I don't
lost.
care, man. You turn that camera around, it's Chiefs gear. You can say we. You can say we. Who cares?
It was a little bit heartbreaking that they lost, but at the same time, like I didn't mind what I saw from them. Worthy's most likely going to be back.
Yeah.
That opens up some stuff. I got the Chiefs winning, but like I said, do not doubt the Giants. I think this is going to be a close one, like 28-24.
It's a Sunday night football.
Pat Mahomes probably rushes for like 150 yards because our running backs can't do anything.
That's not sustainable.
I know.
That's not sustainable.
Like he's the craziest thing. He's number 15 in the league for rushing yards.
In the most respectful way possible, he's not Lamar Jackson.
I know.
He can't do that.
I know.
Like he just can't.
He ran like a 4.740.
I know.
And this guy's number 16 in the league for rushing yards this year. That's crazy.
Dude, welcome to the club, kid.
Oh man.
Talking as a Ravens fan, I've been dealing with that for like 8
that's
years.
That's crazy to me that he's number 16.
It is nuts. And like,
Hunt has 47 yards and Pacheco has 47 yards.
Yeah, that in 2 games that just can't happen. That absolutely cannot happen. You can't have Patrick Mahomes as your leading rusher by like a good 100 yards.
And I think I'm the only sane Chiefs fan right now that thinks this is comical. Everybody else is going crazy, and I'm like, that's hilarious that our quarterback's like number 15, 16 in the league right now.
And the thing is, there never plays drawn up for him to run.
I know.
They're never that. They're scramble, and he's a fantastic scrambler.
Yeah.
It's not
that
sustainable.
Fake though against
very
the Eagles,
good at
that
it.
was nasty.
He's very good at
Did you see? He had Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter looking the other way, and then he's just up the middle, just running.
That stuff works for him because he's so good at pump faking and then throwing as well. So defenses have to like take that into consideration that he might throw. Patrick Mahomes is elite. I don't gotta say nothing about Patrick Mahomes. It's not sustainable though.
Yeah,
he cannot be your leading rusher for he can't be.
I know.
He really can't be. That being said,
a 1,000-yard season this year rushing, man.
He's going to break Lamar Jackson's record.
Yeah, I know.
If he doesn't, what? If Lamar Jackson's quarterback rush record gets beat by Patrick,
I would die. I would die.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
The guy's not fast, man.
He's not. He's not fast. He's not agile either. He's just good at using the space.
He might be fast now with that haircut. I don't
Maybe
know.
I don't. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs in this game as well. I think Xavier Worthy coming back. Is he
Huge
officially coming back? Or?
Yeah, most likely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
and
say
supposedly Jalen Royals too. Their rookie wide receiver is gonna be back this week too.
I gotta see something from your rookie wide receivers, man.
Yeah.
I really do. But Xavier Worthy coming back is huge. That opens up a lot in the pass game. You don't have Hollywood Brown as your wide receiver one. Dude, he became Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
With Hollywood Brown as your wide receiver one dropping passes,
I know, man.
It screams Baltimore Ravens like 2020, 2019.
It's funny, man.
It's actually crazy how that worked.
Yep.
And
that means you guys are winning the Super Bowl this year. The roles have been reversed.
I hope so.
So,
I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I do think your defense is still elite.
Yeah, I got better last week, yeah.
No matter what, like, you guys have a great defense. You guys got players on each level of defense. Man like Chris Jones is Chris Jones.
Yeah,
Nothing
George
to say.
Karlaftis.
Nothing to say.
Ashton Gillott. Yeah, those guys are good.
They're good. And I don't fully trust Russell Wilson yet.
Yeah.
It sounds silly to say because he just threw for 450.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen from Russell Wilson the past 2 years is he has a game like that and then comes back and then plays a good team like the Kansas City Chiefs in prime time, throws 2 picks, one being a pick 6. I can see it happening.
Trent McDuffie, pick 6, anytime TD.
Trent McDuffie from the 40-yard line. Nice. Russ Wilson drops back to the 25. Underthrows Malik Neighbors. McDuffie. Yeah. End zone. You guys win 24 to 20.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
It's going to be close. It's going to be a good game. I got to see your offense get going.
I hope.
I really have to see them get going. And that starts with the run game not named Patrick Mahomes.
Facts.
You got to develop that run game to open up your passing game.
Yeah.
Or else you're just going to have Patrick Mahomes scrambling like crazy, maybe running for 12 yards, or he scrambles and tries to bomb one again to
Tyquan Thornton.
I was going to say Thornton. But Thornton Jr. is the guy on the Vegas Raiders. That's where I was looking. But he's going to try and bomb one to Thornton again and maybe overthrow it because he's in a scramble because he just has to be because he knows if he hands that ball to his running back, it's a tackle for loss.
Yeah.
You guys have your run game to figure out. You're 0-2, which isn't great. But if you guys can go 1-2, I think you play us next week.
Yeah, week 4 against you guys.
Shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you guys go 0-3 going into a game against us, I wouldn't be confident at all. But if you guys go 1-2, win a big game on Sunday Night Football, good game, play well offensively, the next week against us, you guys will have all the confidence in the world.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's a big big momentum game for you guys.
Yeah. And speaking of big games, the Monday Nighter, Ravens and the Lions.
I'm
Should be a banger.
I'm
We
excited.
saw what happened 2 years ago when that matchup happened.
Yeah,
Ravens blew them up. Do I think it's going to be a blowout? No, but I think you guys win.
It leans back on what I said earlier when we talked about the Lions from last week against the Bears. Will we see that version of the Lions where they wanted revenge on Ben Johnson so bad that they came out and started playing really, really well? I don't know. Their two biggest weapons, well, Amon-Ra St. Brown is a very good wide receiver, but their run game is where they can really develop Amon-Ra to open up later in the games.
Yep.
We have a terrific run defense, like top-tier run defense. If we can slow down
Jameer and
Montgomery, but at the same time also start getting to Jared Goff, the game will be over quickly.
Yep.
Because our run offense is obviously elite. We have two of the best runners in the game with Lamar and Derrick Henry. And we open up our pass game as well. The Lions, Lamar Jackson does really, really well against NFC teams.
Yeah, he does.
Because they don't play NFC teams that often.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible to practice for a player like Lamar Jackson in the NFC because your closest comparison to him in the NFC that you would frequently see is Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, or
Kyler Murray, but
Yeah.
both are not as good at Lamar in either thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Passing or throwing. Passing or running. If Lamar Jackson can have a great game, which
He probably should.
He probably should. It's Monday night. He plays really well in prime time, and it's at home. It's going to sound stupid, but we're wearing the all-black uniform, too, under the darkness of, night. He plays so well in that uniform. It's just it sounds corny. It's like an aura thing. Don't know why. We just play really well in that. I think it's going to be a banger of it.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
I think that's going to be a proper Monday night football game where the score can be 34-31.
I hope. I love those games. No defense, just all off.
Just straight offense, boom, 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 boom. But if the Lions can develop a run game early and then bring that into play action, they can cook us.
Yeah.
They can cook our secondary. Amon-Ra can have a field day, but if the Ravens can prevent that from happening, their offense will just be dead. So there's a lot of, I'm going to go with the Ravens as well, but there's a lot of factors that could go into how this game ends up.
Yeah, that should be a good one. And now the favorite part of the week, the
Touchdown.
anytime TD scores.
Hell yeah.
So we're not sharing it on a screen this week, because like I said, it's in person this time. So let me sign into DraftKings, and then what I'll do is I'll probably walk up and show you guys the odds. All right. It should be a good week for football.
It should be.
Yeah, I'm excited.
There's some games lined up that can be bangers.
Yeah, no, it should be a very good one. All right, sign in.
I can't believe I got you that.
Yeah,
the first game? You're a
Yeah.
child.
Yeah, I like that, not gonna lie. I'll never lose that.
I have the
Nicholas
pin
Pollard.
too.
Yeah, so do I. It's
Yeah, it's
right
there.
over there. Now, give me a sec here, gentlemen. Does not want to sign me in.
Official certificate, first key.
Yeah, that's hilarious. There we go, log in. All right, so the one, we're recording this on Thursday. It's Bills and Dolphins tonight. If you were to pick anyone to score a touchdown, who would it be?
You know what? Jalen Waddle.
Waddle.
I don't know why. I just want it to be fun. I'm gonna pick Jalen Waddle.
All right, I'll pick someone random too. Give me Keon Coleman.
Nice.
So Jalen Waddle and Keon Coleman plus 750. So you throw 10 on it, returns $85.
There you go.
If you want a simple one, I would probably do Josh Allen
And Ishan.
and Achan. Josh Allen's minus 155, Achan's minus 105, so plus 228.
Well, how much would it be if you add James Cook to that?
You throw James on there, plus 415.
That seems more.
So $10 returns $41.50. So that's the Thursday nighter. We figure this video will be out while the game's going on, so take our word for it, is what I'm trying to say. All right, let me clear the bet slip here. And what I'll do is I'll just screenshot these. Make it easier for us so it's not on Sunday. Hey, send the pics. All right, I'll let you start it off as always with the wide receiver parlay for the 1 o'clock slot.
Wide receiver parlay for the 1 o'clock slot.
So you got Green Bay, Cleveland, Jets, Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, Rams, Eagles, Colts, Titans, Raiders, Commanders, Bengals, Vikings, Steelers, Patriots, Texans, Jags.
You know what? It could be because I just traded for him, and he also hasn't scored yet this year. Give me Terry McLaurin.
Terry McLaurin.
He's going to sit on my bench, but I like him to score.
He's plus 205.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Citro, Scary Terry. I don't think he's scored much this year, but you know what? I think he's going to score this week. Give me Mike Evans.
I had him on Monday night, man. When they had that Rashad White touchdown and Mike Evans was isolated up top, I was like, oh my God, this is it. Because I had him parlay with Nico Collins.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And last but not least, you.
All right, wide receiver parlay for the 1 o'clocks. Let's go with... You know what? He's going to get his first NFL touchdown this weekend. Book it now. Matthew Golden.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. All right. Crazy odds on this one.
Well, it's because, Terry McLaurin plus 205.
2031. Yeah. Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
So you throw $10 on it and it returns 213.
I like that one a lot. Those just sound good.
Yeah, I like that too. All right, my favorite parlay that hasn't been hitting recently, been a little bit cheesed. Running back parlay. I gotta choose him. I choose him every week. Bijan.
He's gonna score, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna put up 150, 200 and score a touchdown.
Yeah, I gotta choose Bijan.
I completely agree. You want me? I'll give you one from the Cincy mini game. Give me Jordan Mason.
Yeah, true. Because Aaron Jones
is out. Time to show what you can do. Get into that end zone.
All right, I like that. Nah, I'm not choosing this guy. This guy's cost me way too much money. I'm just going to choose my fantasy team, brother. Give me Bucky Irving.
Yeah, okay.
And then last but not least, you. I really hope you don't say who I'm thinking of. He's cooked my parlays recently.
Give me Etienne.
I thought you were going to say Jonathan Taylor.
You didn't get him last week?
No.
You didn't bet him last week?
No.
Oh, okay, I was going to say.
All right, so that boosted it up here. So Bijan, Jordan Mason, Bucky Irving, and Travis Etienne Jr. plus 890. So you throw 10 on it, returns $99.
That's pretty good.
There's that. All right, so we'll keep that for the 1 o'clocks. Then we're on to the 4 o'clocks. All right, I'll let you start it off. So you got Saints, Seahawks, Broncos, Chargers, Cowboys, Bears, Cardinals, 49ers.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
I like that. I was thinking him too.
Maserati Marv.
I think he's got a score this week. Give me CD.
I was going to be my pick if you didn't say him.
All right, Broncos, Chargers, or Saints, Seahawks.
Oh, you know who else hasn't scored yet? Ladd McConkey.
I was thinking him too.
Let me get Ladd McConkey in that thing.
All right, plus 1161. So you got Marvin, CD, and Ladd McConkey. $10 on it, returns 126.19.
That sounds great.
And then clear all. And then running back, so 4 o'clock slot. I'll just do Kenneth Walker.
Ken Walker, okay. And then from the... I mentioned him already, from the Cards 49ers game.
That's why I left him, because I figured you'd say.
You mean Trey Benson?
Yeah.
You mean Trey Benson?
Oh, he's not even on. They're doing it again. You can't even choose Trey.
Huh. Trey Benson is my pick, though.
Yeah. I guess we'll just put in some... I guess we'll put in CMC just for the sake of the video. And then... Javonte Williams?
Yeah, I don't mind Javonte Williams. And then the last running back for me, we also spoke about him and wanted to do something big in the Chargers-Broncos game. You know, Marion Hampton.
I'm thinking that too. All right, so his pick was Trey Benson. Let's take this with a grain of salt, but if you're to do a parlay with Kenneth Walker, CMC, Javonte, and Amari Hampton, plus 916. So $10 on that returns 101.64. And then I think we got a couple games left. Clear the bet slip. Chiefs Giants. Who would you choose to score?
Travis Kelce.
Okay.
He's going to redeem himself from that tipped pick.
I
also hate that goes against Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I know.
I hate that. That's always been a pet peeve of mine with interceptions in the NFL.
I agree.
That was so clearly Travis Kelce's fault
I agree.
when it goes to a Mahomes stat.
So if you're choosing him, I'll stay away from the wide receivers. Running backs. I'm going to do Wan'Dale Robinson.
Nice.
Because McDuffie's going to be on
Neighbors.
that game, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
So Kelsey and Wan'Dale plus 700. And then...
Touching running backs in that one?
Nah,
I wouldn't either.
If I were to choose a running back, like a running TD, it'd probably be Worthy.
Worthy with a jet sweep?
Yeah. Yeah, I would stay away from Worthy. Hunter Pacheco, but I would probably choose Cam Scatterbo.
I don't mind Cam Scatterbo.
Yeah.
It's like a bowling ball, man. He's built like that.
Yeah. And then your game. Lions, Ravens. I'll start it off with...
I got mine.
I'll choose someone from the Lions so you can choose from the Ravens. Jameson Williams.
Oh, you were expecting a deep bomb, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I like that. A little play action, deep bomb gets past our secondary. I can definitely see that happening. If he plays, Isaiah Likely.
Yeah, I like that.
If he plays, if he does not play, Zay Flowers.
Okay, so Isaiah's not in the books yet because he's still technically injured.
He's practicing though.
Zay Flowers and Jameson Williams plus 600.
Ooh.
And yeah, so that's the video for today. A little bit of a longer one. Like we said, first in person. We're going to keep, based off work schedules, we'll try to keep doing them in person. Let us know, please, any suggestions you may have with, mics, for example, different setup, whatever. And then obviously video suggestions, like if you want to hear us talk about something different, leave it in the comments. Let us know if you agree with our picks and such. But other than that, take care, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks for tuning in. Take care.